is our house, our model.
Okay.
First, we are going to speak about a little introduction of what is global warming. The global warming has increased 40% in the latest 800,000 years. The main cause of this increasement is the human activity, primarily the burning fossil fuels and the deforestation.
Okay, since the global warming is a big problem in the world, we've developed a project that is an eco house. The interesting thing in this house is inside the walls, like the pipes, the wires, the other pipes, the pipes of the gas. So the first thing to worry about is electricity. That we have in here some solar panels that bring electricity to the whole house, to the TV, to the radio, and other electronic stuff. So the second thing is about the pipes. It's about saving water. That everyone can do this in their own house without any special project. And it's like closing the valves or saving rainwater, or if you have plants, the plants be fed by the water of the rain. And the last thing to worry about is the gas. Then some houses are fed of natural gas that is produced in some deep part of the earth.
Well, now we're going to talk about the cost of the houses and how it's going to be developed. First, we need to talk about the construction itself. The construction itself is made about eco blocks, that are blocks made from ecologic or recycled products that cost about 0.35 cents of Mexican pesos. And by making these, we can say that the owner of this house, will save around $4 or $6 for the constructions. The price compared to a normal block, it's double the price. Okay, it's $3.57. And now we need to talk about the electricity. And unfortunately for ecological people that want to help the planet, the electricity is a very expensive way. Why? Because when we talk about the generation of electricity, we need to talk about two costs. That is the installation and the cost per watt. The installation cost for a solar panel is around $5,000 and $4,000, and the cost per watt is around $8. But around per month you will save $4 or $6, and the cost of watts due the last registration of the electricity made by human being is about $12.57. And another alternative for electricity is wind turbines. But wind turbines are a lot expensier than the solar panels. Again, for the installation cost for wind turbines will be around $40,000 and $80,000. And the cost per watt will be more or less the same, but here we don't have an exact quantity due the wind is a variable and it can change during the process of the year. But that installation process cost is due by the generation of under 100 watts. Now, for water and gas supply, we can't, as my partner said, we can't take any other environmental institution for this. But the cost in average in the United States is around $4 and $7, more or less, for those services. We based our model in an eco house built by the company Noem in Spain that made an ecological house based on a digital process. The digital process consists that everything in the house is interconnected to the internet, making the owner control everything of his house by using his cell phone and a smartphone. By using this, he reduce an incredible impact on the environment by reducing his levels of CO2, and he can control everything and he can see in real time his consumption around his house. So with that example, we just want to say that it's possible to build an eco house. Now, another price. Well, the entire house we plan to be around 4 million and 3 million pesos, Mexican pesos. The project at the beginning will begin as something small. Do we not have enough confidence for the market? But with a continuously grow, we can expand ourselves as a company and be recognized worldwide. How can we be recognized worldwide? Well, with the help of sponsors. And well, first we want to be recognized in our country. In Mexico, we will be starting this project. Do we think our country needs more environmental help than others? And after helping Mexico, we would like to help Latin American countries. Most of them doesn't have any restriction about environmental laws or something like that. So by using the sponsors of brands and companies that are influencing the population of those countries, such as, for example, here in Mexico, Coca-Cola or Devasek and all stuff like that, will be announced and be sponsored for them in order to be recognized. Now, for the budget itself, we consider a total budget around $200,000. It may sound expensive, but it's not so expensive because if you compare that budget compared to the budget needed to buy a normal house in the United States that is around $305,000, we can say that an eco house is under the price of a normal house, and with an eco house we will help the environment. And well, our company, we expect to be recognized at least in the nation around the years 2018 and 2021. And well, that's everything.
Okay. I don't know, gas or electricity, something like that, could be cheaper, and it has like a nice model, a nice design.
Okay, what is the size of the project, approximately?
Approximately the second project will be around of the house itself.
Yeah, the house.
The house itself. Well, we consider that it will be around 5 meters square, more or less.
Okay. Well, the cost of the house is not so affordable for most of the population.
I forgot that part.
Okay.
That is very important. We are selling this product or these houses for middle and high class,
Okay.
because obviously the materials needed are not so cheaper than a normal house, and we need a greater investment in order to be recognized. So at the first, the cost will be very high, and so that's why we are focused just in the middle and high classes.
Okay, to the wealthy ones. Yeah, due to the price. Okay, talking about the payback, did you just mention about the payback?
Well, I will say that we think that we are going to be recognized at the years of 2018 and 2021.
Okay.
So we are supposing that our payback will be around those years of a higher recognition, that our company will be in a peak and be recognized worldwide. So the payback at first will be very slow, due we are not going to be so recognized, and well, we don't know. We will have to expend more due to the help of sponsors and all like that. So that process is very expensive. So after we are going to be recognized in those years, we think that the payback will be around those years.
Okay, so you are planning a midterm to receive the payback more or less 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. What are the features that this project offers that the others are not?
Well, our model offers, for example, for the electricity, we offer two different services that are the solar panels and the wind turbines. And we think that both variables can be affordable for those kind of people, for the social class. Also, we are about the products inside the house. We are trying to make them with ecological products as well, with an investigation, obviously, furthermore for the products.
Okay. Are you planning to just supply the electricity just by the wind turbines and the solar panels?
Yes.
That would be the 100%?
Yes.
Okay. And your backup, what happens in a rainy day, in a cloudy day?
Well, nowadays the solar panels offers a new technology
Okay.
for warming that all the heat that receives from the sun is saved around the panel itself. And when it's night or it's raining or it's a cold day, the
Energy saved.
the heat saved of the sun is expanded throughout the house by the floor or by the walls in the house.
Okay, like providing maybe just how many days or just one day?
Well, with the investigation we made, we can say that in average, the heat that can be saved is around for 3 days.
3
more or
days.
less.
Okay, and what will be the backup?
Well,
What if we are suffering from a hurricane or that we have nothing
to be honest,
or
we don't
that
have
we
any
are
data
lacking?
for those situations. Since
Okay.
in Mexico we don't have those kind of natural disasters.
Uh-huh.
But after being recognized as a worldwide company, we obviously will going to be developed those new kind of technologies.
Okay, well, pretty complete your information. That will be everything, guys. Okay, so please ask the next team to come. Nicely done. And on Monday you will receive the feedback, okay? Nicely
Okay.
done. The only thing is that I'm just wondering